What they want, I don't know. They're all ripped up and ready to go. We're moving in a straight line. We go through a tight one. You get to listen to my little street pop. The pilot in the back seat. The generator steam heat. Or safe to the back beat. Little street pop. Aye, oh, let's go. Aye, oh, let's go. Aye, oh, let's go. Aye, oh, let's go.
You're listening to 89.9 WMTV Emmitsburg, high on the mountain, low on the dial.
Your weather today in Emmitsburg is currently 54 degrees and cloudy.
Welcome to the Words of Wisdom podcast with Milton Sophia featuring Eric O'Brien. It's Tuesday.
It is.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm in a bad mood, so...
It's been one of those days. I didn't
Yeah.
have class today, so I've been in a pretty good
so
mood.
you're in a good mood.
But, like, you know, when you don't have anything to do all day, where you're not doing anything, so you're kind of in that, like,
Lol.
lull, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, not in the dumps or anything. Like, good mood, but, like, sort of that, like, haze of, like, barely functioning.
I wish
Purple
I
haze?
were like that.
Yeah.
I would rather be not functioning right now and just curled up, you know.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
I feel like I'm operating at, like, reduced power.
Can I...
we're just in low power mode today.
Exactly.
It's okay.
Power saving mode.
I think I should explain my bad mood. It's a mini rant.
A mini rant. I have a mini
Flashback.
rant coming up too that'll segue after this.
Flashback to the mini rant episode. So, fun fact about Sophia, I hate driving with a passion. I hate it. I hate doing it. I don't care. Like, if someone is going with me somewhere, I'm like, yes, you can drive. You can drive my car. I don't even care. I hate driving.
You're ready
I
for
drive your
self-driving
car.
cars.
Yes, I am.
When we're at school, I drive your car more than I drive my car.
It's true. It's true. Because I'm like, nope. If we're going to take my car, you get to drive. Here are the keys. You can adjust the seat. I don't even care.
I feel that too when I go home. I always like try to have like my mom drive.
Driving is just one of those activities that's just A, exhausting for some reason, B, it's so boring.
I love driving.
See, my biggest issue with driving is that the radio station I listen to normally, like, I get it up here at the Mount, but like depending
Scratchy?
on where I am, it's scratchy or unlistenable. So I was driving up to Widener University the other week to take the LSAT.
So you needed jams.
I needed jams.
You did.
Why
And it was
did you do that?
Oh my god.
because I'm gonna be a lawyer one day.
It was a joke.
Oh. Anyways, so
I'm
like
quite a
I
loyalist.
like driving up 15 from the Mount. Like when I got like 15 miles away,
Yeah.
my radio station, which is a DC radio station, was
PA.
coming in better
In PA?
in PA than it was that it comes in here at the Mount.
Goes to
And then
show
it kind
PA's
of
better.
then it went to crap very quickly.
Oh.
And then it was a religious like Bible like Bible rock channel.
Christian rock.
Yeah, Christian rock. I don't get Christian rock.
There is Christian rock that's good.
Yeah, there actually is. Like, you wouldn't know that it's
Hold on, wait.
Christian
Yeah,
rock.
like I don't
Eric
I don't
just
want
threw
to
a binder
criticize
across the
the
room.
genre. I just don't get it.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
There's like a few Christian rock songs. I'm like, huh, not bad. Not bad.
I'm more
There's
about
a song
the
called Meant to Live that I really like, and it's Christian rock. But I originally heard it in a Call of Duty video of all things.
Oh.
yeah, that's an interesting
Well,
dichotomy.
Milty, I'm glad I'm not the only one that pushes off the driving on other people.
Oh yeah, it was great that this past weekend when I went home.
Ooh,
because
Switchfoot.
because
What?
Meant
my
to Live by Switchfoot.
Yeah.
Shout out.
my family, like, we went somewhere, and then so like I had met my parents, and so my dad was in his car and he had driven up with my mom, and then I was in my car, and we had to like drive back to our house, and my dad like backed me up on my mom driving. It was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
But my mini rant time,
Oh, yes.
which will segue into our topic for today, which is an old topic, an oldie but a goodie,
Which is like,
back by popular demand of Sophia.
yes, I really love this topic.
Yes.
Go on.
So there's a restaurant by my house, Macaroni Grill. Love it.
Okay.
10 out of 10. I am upset because a few years ago they changed their menu for no reason.
Okay.
And my mini rant is about when restaurants change their menus just to change their menus.
Wait, isn't Macaroni Grill like a chain?
Probably.
Pretty sure it is, because I feel like I've heard.
I don't know. They're kind of like Olive Garden, I guess.
Yeah,
I
I'm pretty sure.
prefer it more. Anyways, they had this flatbread pizza. It was a
Mhm.
veal meatball pizza.
Yeah, Melty, it's a chain. Sorry.
It was amazing. And then they took it away. I am not over this. It has been 5 years.
Kind of like your mom would Chick-fil-A.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to our audience that loves Chick-fil-A. Throwback.
Maybe
to our,
Chick-fil-A would put me in a better mood.
probably.
Yep, but it's the opposite way.
Throwback to that discussion. Chick-fil-A took away the chicken salad sandwich. My mom is not over this. Chick-fil-A, please bring it back. Asking for her, because if you bring it back, we can go to Chick-fil-A more often.
Oh my! I love that.
Asking for friends.
Also,
obviously.
I had one of the best chicken sandwiches I've had in a long time the other day.
From
Driving back home from Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
a normal
Yeah.
or a spicy.
I prefer the spicy. I think it has a
I
little more
don't.
flavor.
I don't do spicy.
Weak.
Yeah, it's true.
I've also noticed that at Chick-fil-A. No, sorry. But like Chick-fil-A's, I found that like certain Chick-fil-A's do like certain things better than others. Like there are some Chick-fil-A's that have better sandwiches and some Chick-fil-A's that have better fries.
Huh? That's interesting. I've never had a bad
Because
experience.
there's two close to my house, and the one it has better sandwiches, but the other one has consistently better fries.
So you drive to one and then you drive to the other.
That's how I should do it.
Probably how you should do it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's pretty equidistant.
You know, the other night I have a food story. The theme is food, by the way.
Yes,
So-
how delicious.
yes.
What a delicious topic to
The
have.
other-
Delectable topic.
The other night, I drove home from the Mount, and Eric came after me, but I don't remember why. I don't know. You had to like do something.
Were you
But
like doing
anyway.
the lab thing?
I don't know what
Lab?
he was doing. No, it was like it was after yoga, probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he texted me, and all that day I was like, I want fish sticks. Like, it's something I haven't had for years. I love fish sticks, apparently. And so he's texted me at like 9 and was like, do you still want fish sticks? I was like, no, I don't need them. It's fine. He's like, but do you want them?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I really wanted them. So he came to my house, and he brought me Gordon's fish sticks. Whew. Oh, they're good.
Throwback.
Good move.
Yeah, yeah. Do you
And
like
I
fish sticks, Melty?
Shout out to what
I don't dislike them. I'm not a huge seafood person, honestly.
Really?
But
What do you think of French bread pizza?
French bread pizza.
I got so when I went to the store. Shout out to Jubilee. But when I went to the store,
Was it just
I-
like a loaf of bread that was turned into a pizza?
Yes.
No, well, not really.
I'm on
Red
board
Baron?
with that.
It's a boat.
yeah,
Like
it's
a-
awesome.
Yeah.
boat.
Oh, I'm down with that.
Yeah,
I
they're
kind of
good.
want that now. Also,
It's
you
so
talking
good.
about fish
Red
sticks has
Baron
made
is
me
good.
want cinnamon sticks. Like,
Sorry.
yeah, sorry, Eric.
But yeah, Red Baron, pretty good.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, but it was really good. I really like the bread actually. I didn't expect it to be that good, but I did. Also, shout out to Rutter's local milk brand. They make awesome chocolate milk.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, not a fan of chocolate milk.
Oh, that's right. Milty
Yeah.
was disappointed as a child.
I really was. I was expecting something more.
That's just. Oh my god. So, last week was my birthday, right? On
Yeah.
Thursday. And I didn't have class. So I had no obligations all day. It was great. So Eric and I made the plan of getting up and going to breakfast, which honestly doesn't really ever work out because we
50-50.
always wake up late and then we're like,
Yeah.
lunch is fine.
Or we get up early and then we just stay in bed.
Yeah, either one.
Yep.
So we were like, okay, well, since we missed breakfast, let's go to lunch. And I was trying to like figure out, where should we go? So we went to the Dobbin House. Have you been to the Dobbin House? Melty?
No, but I think you've raved about it to me before.
It's raveable. Yes.
Yes.
So
Their burger was bomb actually.
Oh, I really want a burger.
We have to go to Five Guys.
yes, I
Is
want
there a Five Guys around here?
Hanover. There's
there
probably
one
one
in
in
Frederick?
Frederick. Yeah.
We should go
When?
tomorrow,
Thursday?
Thursday.
Thursday?
Possibly.
Maybe.
Thursday?
Maybe.
Thursday?
After my riding lesson?
Maybe.
I think we have a plan.
Maybe.
Sophia's like, as long as I don't have to drive.
Yeah.
I'll drive. What are you
No,
talking about?
there's a talk that we're supposed to go to, Eric.
What are you talking about?
From the person.
What are you talking about?
What? There's a
It's
I
punny.
know it's Los Alamos or whatever. Leidos.
not Los Alamos.
Leidos.
Yeah, we have to go to that. It's at 7.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So, what time does Five Guys close?
I don't know.
Never.
I really want Five Guys now.
But then I have to drive home, Milty.
Or I'll drive you home.
Uber Eric.
Yeah.
Would you ever drive for Uber?
I would.
Well, God, we know I wouldn't.
But like you get paid, so that might make
Not
it better.
a lot.
Doesn't matter.
Pay sucks.
Yeah.
I'd
Shout
be
out
willing,
to Uber not paying their people enough.
I'd be really willing to pay someone to drive me home.
Yeah.
Before we left, I was like,
Would
"What's
you-
your price?"
They do that for elderly people.
What?
Yeah, if you're like elderly, they'll like there's charities that will like drive you home.
Oh yeah.
I'm not elderly just
Shuttles.
because
Blind
I.
yourself.
So
Eric.
before my grandfather died, he didn't want to like go to the like community center to do like old people events because quote there were old people there, and he wasn't apparently old in his mind,
That's
so he didn't want to
cute.
hang out with the old people.
That's okay.
I
get
that.
it.
So
yeah.
did he go to like the skate park?
No, that he probably would have just shaken his head at the youngins.
The
The
whippersnappers.
Yes.
You guys are youngins.
Oh yeah, you old person.
Yes.
Jeez.
Yes. I know.
I'm the youngest one out of the three of us
You are.
by like
But-
2 months.
But
I'm the
possibly the
oldest.
wisest.
Milty,
I'm very wise.
I mean, compared to me, you're quite young.
Yeah, you're almost you're over 6 months. You're
Yes.
like 7.5 months
Yeah.
older than me.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
I'm fine. It's fine. Eric and I are 6 months apart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm almost November, so I'm
Yeah,
the 31st of October. So like,
yeah.
yeah.
5.5 months apart, actually.
Yeah. So, anyway, so I was thinking for this food podcast we could do a rendition of like Eat or Pass.
I have a question that I want to ask first.
Sure.
Have you guys been feeling any odd cravings lately? Not necessarily normal cravings like fish sticks. Like that's an understandable normal craving. Like I have a craving right now for mozzarella sticks. Normal. I'm talking like weird. Like that time where I had the urge to try cheddar cheese with
I
a
remember
block
that.
of fudge.
I remember that. I don't know if this is weird, but this morning I made myself eggs, for breakfast
Yeah.
/ lunch, whatever. And
Eggs are pretty standard.
I like ketchup on my eggs sometimes. And this
That's the
morning,
thing, right?
I don't know, but this morning was one of those days I was like, yes, ketchup.
Eric, do you think
Yes.
ketchup on eggs is normal?
I think it actually is. I mean,
I'm pretty sure it's an actual thing.
Is it?
I wouldn't
Okay.
do it, but I understand it.
Okay, well then,
But
no.
only with, like,
8-year-old me would have done
scrambled.
it.
Like, I don't want to put like ketchup on a sunny side up.
Oh, no.
Honestly,
Like scrambled only.
Yeah.
with me, like I was never a fan of like sunny side up or like runny eggs. I wanted it scrambled or I wanted it hard boiled.
Milty, I was like that for the longest time until like last year when someone made me a sunny side up egg and I dipped bread into it and I was like, yes, this makes so much sense. Why did I never do this before? I was always like,
it was
"Ugh."
definitely me.
It's probably you. And I was like, I don't know, this is really strange. And then I tried it and it was amazing. So like
Yeah.
I understand where you're coming from. And it took me a little bit to get over like
Yeah.
the runniness of the yolk.
I think part of it's like a familial thing because like
Oh.
no one in my family is really big into like runny eggs.
See, I was the only one that didn't like dippy eggs.
Yeah.
So
My sister's not a big egg person either.
I get that as well. I can understand that. I mean, I never didn't like eggs, but like I can see why someone wouldn't like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I get it.
I was more into them when I was younger than I am now.
Milty has an evolving palate.
Yes, it's very in depth.
Is it?
In particular, I don't know. I feel like people would say that I have a superficial one.
Do you have a diverse palate?
Not really.
I don't really either. Eric
mean,
does.
I have my
I-
foods that
well,
I like, and I generally don't
I'm
deviate too
naturally,
much.
I'm like naturally very diverse though, because I grew up eating Irish, Italian, and Filipino food. So
That's a wide variety of stuff.
Yeah.
oh, it's quite wide.
And there's
And,
like a
like-
lot of vegetables like thrown in there.
Mhm.
There's a lot of vegetables, and there's also like a decent amount of curry. Like I ate a lot of curry as well. I don't know. It was like I ate like half of the time it was like Italian-esque food, and then the other half was like Filipino/Indian food. It was,
Huh.
but like
I've only had Indian food a couple of times, and I've been very impressed each time that I've had it.
I
Like the
haven't
only
had
time
it.
that I like willingly like ate and loved spinach was at an Indian restaurant.
I love.
we
spinach.
should go to the Indian restaurant in Frederick, Padmini's or some Padmini's.
Yeah,
Supposedly they're like super good and they love Mount people.
that's
So
good.
You know, I was just thinking, I really want Mexican food, and I haven't had Mexican food in a while. Like, I want to go to Montezuma's and get like the bean dip or the queso dip, and like I don't know if I want taquitos or
taquitos.
a burrito.
I had a burrito the other day.
Ooh,
It was amazing.
I love Mexican food.
It's very good.
So good.
I mean, we haven't
Although
tried
it's weird.
all of the Frederick ones yet.
Yeah, but sometimes you just want what you know, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Like,
guess.
I want
I mean,
Montezuma's.
Taco Daddy.
Taco Daddy was good, but I don't want tacos.
Okay.
you want
So-
something a little more substantial. It's
yeah.
really weird though. I'm not a fan of corn tortillas.
Eric is
I
opinionated
love
about this.
corn tortillas.
I don't mind either.
I blame my mom because growing up we would eat flour tortillas, so I
Mhm.
think that's why. Because I don't think necessarily that it's even that I find corn tortillas bad. They're just different than the flour tortillas,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm expecting.
Have you had the
Mm.
whole wheat tortillas?
I'm not sure.
They're good. Like, I'd actually like them better than the white ones. So it's like my favorite is corn, and then the whole
Yeah.
wheat, and then the white flour ones.
I mean, I'm like that with Tostitos. Like the
Mhm.
multigrain Tostitos taste better.
Oh yeah, that's like the
Then-
same thing.
Yes, there's a different taste there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And like with those, I think it like legitimately tastes better, and I'll just get the multigrain because of the taste, not even because of any health
Right,
things or
right.
any. Not that chips are like the most healthy of foods.
They're
anyways.
not. They're not. All right, it's time for Eric to give us an announcement.
Woohoo! Woot woot!
Yeah. So we have a public service announcement from the WMTB local nonprofit file. The mission of Frederick County Therapeutic Riding Program is to provide local citizens who have medically certified physical, mental, and or emotional disabilities with equestrian activities in order to learn basic horsemanship skills, improve physically with better muscle tone, balance, and posture. The organization located in nearby Thurmont also encourages riders to improve their emotional well-being by building self-confidence and self-esteem. For more information on the Frederick County Therapeutic Riding Program, please call 301-898-3587. And now, we have a message from no one else. I don't think that's the right phrase.
None other than.
None other than Smokey.
Ranger Station, Ranger speaking.
Hi, I'd like to report a bear sighting, as in Smokey Bear.
Continue.
I was burning yard waste. He told me to remember that if it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave.
You know, 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans. That means 9 out of 10 wildfires can be prevented.
I know that now.
Thanks to me.
Actually, thanks to Smokey.
Get your Smokey on. Always burn responsibly and contact your local fire department for open burning regulations. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council. Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Thank you, Smokey. And as they always say, make like a tree and leave me alone. Okay,
I love it,
so,
Sophia.
Sophia.
Yes.
You have the
Hi.
floor.
Oh, thank you.
Be careful though; the floor is lava. Yeah, Sophia got burned.
It's fine. I don't want to
I
drive
don't
home.
want my vans to get ruined.
I don't want to drive
Their
home,
designer.
so I'll take it. So I was thinking, you know, it's the food podcast, kind of part 2. because we did the Guess That Recipe episode, which was really fun. But what comes along with food is Pinterest, right? Well, Milty probably doesn't use Pinterest.
I don't. I use other.
I've been forced to use Pinterest, but it's okay because I found a really good apple turnover recipe.
Ooh, apple
See?
turnover sound good.
Pinterest is wonderful for finding your food inspiration. So I was
Kind of
thinking,
like a Thinspiration, but for food.
yes,
So the opposite.
very opposite. So I was thinking, why don't I just get on my Pinterest and whatever food comes up when I'm on like the food page thing, I'm going to show you a picture and you're going to say eat or pass.
Oh, I need my glasses for this.
What do we think? Yeah?
Sure.
I'm on board.
All
and then
right.
do we want to discuss the picture or
Of
like
course. And we have to describe it, obviously.
Yeah. Well, yes, we need to
All right.
know what it is. Hopefully.
Know what it is.
Wow.
All right. So.
You don't want to say that you'll eat something. So, fun story. When my mom was studying abroad in France, there was a chef that refused to tell the Americans what they were eating until after they told him if they liked it or not. Because he said, you Americans are too picky about what you're eating. Like, it's like cow tongue or
Oh.
whatever. And it's like you like it until you know what it is.
one of the best Filipino foods that I've ever had is the cow. I think it's like flank from a cow that's
Yeah.
made in cow's blood. It's awesome.
All right. I have the first picture.
All right.
I'm trying to pick ones that are like kind of strange.
Okay.
see what we
yeah,
think.
Get something different. Ooh. Okay,
Milty,
so
you
it's
may want to
like
describe.
milk and cereal, but there's also Cheerios, but there's also sliced banana in it. I'm assuming it's a fresh banana, not like.
It wouldn't be dried, I don't
Yeah.
think, right?
I'd
go
try
with
it at the very least.
I
I'd go with
have
you.
a fun story about this, actually. I picked this one specifically because I have a story.
See, the only thing weird to me is the banana in the milk.
Nope. No. It's good.
Is it?
Because every time I go on vacation with my family, I always make sure I get Honey Nut Cheerios and bananas because I like to eat this while I'm at the beach.
With or without milk?
Oh, with.
Okay.
And like I like to go out on the balcony and like look at the ocean and stuff and eat my like cereal with banana in it, and it's really good.
Because
No.
honey nut and banana sounds amazing.
It's amazing. You have to try it. But to me, it only tastes like really good if I'm on vacation because I associate it
Yeah.
with that. So highly recommend that one. Let's find
You
another.
conditioned yourself to only
I-
like it.
No.
when you're on
It's
the
not that I
beach.
don't like it. It's just
You don't
so.
only
it tastes
love it.
better.
Yeah.
Sort of like that idea when you take a piece of food off someone else's plate, it tastes better than what's
very
on your
true.
plate.
Very true.
Yeah, because you stole it. It's yours now.
Exactly.
Oh, I have a fondness for this. Okay.
Ooh, okay. So
Describe it.
it's ham sandwich.
It's a club sandwich,
It's a club sandwich.
but it's one of the like huge ones, the
Yeah, with
triple
like
decker ones.
lettuce and tomato. I mean, it looks good. I just really don't like raw tomatoes.
Okay, so you do it without the tomato.
Yeah, I would do it, and I would just take the tomato
You
off.
could just ask for no.
See,
Yeah,
I would do it,
I would even do the lettuce on it,
but
That's right.
but I
yeah.
wouldn't do the tomato.
the only reason I wouldn't do it is because I have a really small mouth. Like
Those sandwiches are
and I have
hard
a
to
lot of-
They
eat.
are hard to eat.
I have a lot of teeth problems, so like can't really do that.
Okay, but it
So-
looks good.
It looks great, but I'll have to pass. If there wasn't an
You
extra
could cut
part
it.
of bread.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so
I can't eat
cut
a
it.
sandwich with a fork and knife.
so Milty, eat or pass?
Eat.
I say eat.
Eat.
I'd say pass.
Okay. Okay, I picked this one because I mean you can't say no to this.
Yes.
Can we see what it
Eat.
is?
Is it just?
That's all it is.
I love it.
Me too.
Eat
Eat.
smiley fries.
Smiley
Yeah.
fries.
I love smiley fries.
Eat, but I prefer other fries.
What if the fries are served with Dino Nuggets?
Ooh, I really want Dino Nuggets now.
Do you know what I used to
Honestly, I want to go to Uno's. It's been a while since I've been to an Uno's.
do? I was actually going to talk about Uno, like the Chicago pizza.
Yeah.
I went to my first Uno recently.
Uno's is surprisingly good.
We'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
But what I used to do with the Dino Nuggets is, you know, like the
You
holes-
bite the heads first, right?
Yes.
Okay,
well, duh.
that's good.
Yeah, because I don't want them to suffer.
Exactly, it's the humane
What
way.
I used to do is I used to take the Dino Nuggets legs and put it in the eye holes of the smiley face.
Oh my god.
Oh,
And then I don't know. It felt
Okay.
right.
this one is just speaking to me right now. So
So it's this like chicken.
it looks like it's sesame chicken with lo mein, a spring roll, and fried rice with a cheese wonton on the
Can
side.
see-
All right. So I'm very
Oh,
torn
yeah.
on this. I'm down with the chicken.
'Kay.
Not really down with the lo mein.
Oh,
Not really down with the spring roll.
oh,
Down with the cheese wonton.
fried rice.
Down with the fried rice.
You don't like lo mein?
No, not really.
That's interesting.
I like fried rice better than lo mein.
Fried rice is the superior.
I like both like equally. I
Like-
think.
So, for my dad's birthday this past year, we went to Sakura,
Mm-hmm.
and let's just say I had an excessive amount of fried rice with the teriyaki chicken and the steak. Although I was very considerate to my parents' wallets, I did not get the filet mignon steak. I
Oh
got
my-
the cheaper steak.
Oh my gosh.
My dad got the filet mignon for his birthday.
I mean, it's his birthday. So.
Yeah.
My brother, I feel like he kind of makes it a point to order like something kind of expensive half the time.
Also, he gets his steak medium rare, and that drives your parents insane.
Just my dad. My dad's a really bad germaphobe, so like he orders everything like well because he feels like it's dirty otherwise.
Like
He's
I
so
can't.
bad.
I
I would-
could not
yeah.
eat a steak well done. Like it's just
It's gonna be
blasphemy. It's a blasphemy.
Gotta be
Medium
tough.
rare is the right way to
I
eat a
go.
steak.
I go.
See, I don't like
medium.
pink. Really.
Oh, so you get it well?
I'll get it well.
Oh my gosh.
But like for like filet mignon, I'll do like medium well.
Okay,
Oof.
So it's still more tender.
I can't.
But like, I don't know. There was like a TV show I was watching, and they were like getting steak, and the two options were raw or burnt. And
I'd have
that's
to go-
that's kind of where people fall on the steak debate.
Yeah, I guess.
I like right in the middle. Like I
Medium.
like a pinkness in the center, so like I can still get the
You
taste
want it
of the
pink, but not runny.
Yeah.
I like medium rare. I don't mind it runny a little bit, but like because it's still
Well,
medium,
Most
it's
of the
like
time,
Yeah.
it's
fine.
runny in the center, which is what I like. Like
Yeah.
I like with a burger, I like medium because in the
Yeah.
center of the burger, it's going to be runny still, and that's like kind of what you eat in the middle.
I get my burgers
So
medium.
Gordon Ramsay's big on the medium burger. He
So-
would hate me.
I have the next picture, and looking at it is just it looks so good.
Oh yes, ice cream sandwiches.
But they have
Hard yes.
they have
Can I see it?
sprinkles or chocolate chips. It looks like are on the
so
edges.
I must
Oh yes,
confess.
Chipwiches.
Yeah, chip.
We
Shout
went.
out to Chipwiches.
Yeah. I'm a big Capitals fan.
Yeah, we can tell.
Went to opening night. Might have had 2 ice cream sandwiches.
Did they
Sorry.
have the chocolate chips on the side?
No, unfortunately.
That's not a true ice cream
I-
sandwich.
I had one where it was an Oreo ice cream sandwich, and then I had one where it was chocolate chip cookies.
I just
so.
came upon something that I wish I would have seen when we looked at the smiley fries. They have them with the Dino
with
Nuggets.
the Dino
Oh my
Nuggets.
God.
I
Yeah.
actually really want Dino Nuggets now.
I've been wanting them for a long time.
Okay, so have you guys, well, I know Sophie has, but have you ever had Insomnia cookies, Milty?
No.
They're so
They
good.
are absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And they're open till 4 a.m., aka, well, that's why they're called
Yeah.
Insomnia. But like, their ice cream sandwiches are bomb. But I'm pretty sure they don't do the chocolate chips on the side, and I feel like that's kind of blasphemy. Like,
yeah.
if a Chipwich doesn't have the chocolate chips on the side, is it still a Chipwich, or is it
do they
just an ice
have?
cream sandwich?
But do they have like a double like dark chocolate ice cream sandwich where it's like there's like dark chocolate like chip cookies as like the cookie, and then like chocolate ice cream with like chocolate chips around it?
That'd be wonderful.
That would be my heaven.
Yeah.
I think they do that, but I don't know if they do the chocolate chips. If Insomnia Cookies wants to email us and also sponsor us, that would be great.
Eric,
Sponsor us with cookies though.
Yeah.
Like not money, but
Also,
cookies.
can you come to the Mounts campus? Because
We
could
need you.
use a nice restaurant that's open late.
Yes.
Eric, I'm gonna have you look at the next one and say the name of it, because if I give it to Milty, it will upset me.
Okay.
Am I not gonna like it?
Oh man, Annie Ann's with the mustard.
Yeah.
I love the mustard.
Oh,
But
I don't
the
do mustard
I
on
don't
pretzels.
either. I don't
the
do mustard in
drinks
general.
are always too sweet. That's like my one thing.
No, I think they're
Their
great.
lemonade is usually fine.
Yeah.
Like, well,
I could use
their lemonade's
An
good. But like,
Auntie Anne's
Milk tea
pretzel.
doesn't. Oh my gosh! The first time we went somewhere with Milk tea and there was an Auntie Anne's, he he looked at
Auntie
it and
Anne's.
said Auntie Anne's, and we all gagged. It was terrible.
we should
'cause,
have
like-
left. We would have left him, but he was the one that drove.
Yeah.
This is 4D chess that I was playing with the driving that day.
Like 4D
Yeah, yeah.
laser chess.
yeah.
Oh, it was terrible the first time we heard him say Auntie Anne's.
Auntie
and now every
Anne's.
time we see one, we
Auntie.
can't help but say it.
Auntie.
Even though we know it's just wrong. All right, I'm looking for a good one. Something different, right?
So, like, do you say aunt or do you say aunt?
Depends.
Oh.
Honestly, me saying Auntie Anne's doesn't make sense because I usually do it. My mom's sister, her name is Amy, so I call her Aunt Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like it's if there's like an A following it, I usually follow
But-
what happens there. I don't know why I said Auntie Anne's
Yeah.
that one day. Actually, though, I'm on board with Auntie Anne's.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Auntie
I
Anne's.
don't stand.
No.
Veto.
No.
I veto.
Auntie Anne's sounds better.
Veto like Beto.
All
You
right,
know
I
what they're
have the
saying?
next one, and I'm going to describe it before I show it to you guys. So there's a coffee mug of orange juice with pulp in it.
Yeah, I'm already passing.
Yeah, I don't like pulp.
I love pulp.
And then there's a whole bunch of green grapes still on the thing,
Stem.
Vine.
the vine, that
Viners.
whatever this. I don't know what they're on.
Is it on a? Is it? Is the
Is
vine
that the
green
br-
or is it brown?
It's brown.
Also,
it's
like
the
red
stem.
grapes are
Whatever.
superior to green grapes.
Yeah, I know.
Black grapes
And then
are where it's
this
at,
is
though.
why I
no
chose this
red
one.
grapes.
This is why I chose it. It's like, I think it's a bologna sandwich on wheat with mayonnaise, and that's it.
No
just like
cheese?
so, it's just bologna and mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm passing on this.
Yeah, I don't think I would want this.
I don't know.
The pass had me at the pulp.
Yeah,
I
same.
liked everything except the no cheese.
Yeah,
I
no
can't
cheese.
eat a sandwich without cheese or lettuce tomato.
Well,
Like it can be one or the other, but if it's neither, that's blasphemy.
yeah.
Well, lettuce tomato bacon.
That's the first one we were just like in unison.
There's a diner by my house that's by the University of Maryland that I really want to go to now. So thank you guys, I guess.
We should go to Lincoln.
When?
We need to, like as a group.
Yeah, I know.
We could do that Wednesday night.
We should
late.
go. We should go to the Well, what I would want to do is we should go to the beer garden, the new one that just opened, and then afterwards we would go to Lincoln.
See, the problem is I don't like beer.
It's a
Me
hard
either.
cider place.
Oh, I'd be down for that.
Okay, I have the next one. This one looks really, really good. They're mini churros with a chocolate dipping sauce.
Oh, hard yes.
Hard
yeah,
yes.
they look good. They're not even like, you know when you get a greasy food and it's like on the paper
Yeah.
and it just kind of doesn't look good? It's not
Yep.
even doing that.
One food that like doesn't ever do that for me is fish and chips though. Like
I love
if
fish
it's
and chips.
greasy, if it's greasy on the paper, I'll still eat it and like not be disgusted because it's fish and chips. Like I can't. But the best fish and chips have the like big fries, like the wedge size.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the steak fries.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I used to not be a fan of those, but
Really?
there was a restaurant that did steak fries, and they completely changed my mind, and now I can't remember what restaurant that
Oh
is.
no.
And now I really want steak fries.
I've been disappointed by every fish and chips though since I went to Ireland.
That's not
oh,
true.
yeah. Like,
When we went to Gary Owens, you liked that.
But it wasn't as good
Well,
as the
yeah.
one that I got at the Temple Bar in Dublin.
Okay, so I know how Eric feels about this, but I don't remember if Milty likes this or not.
I've never had sushi.
I love sushi.
Sushi.
Deep fried sushi is something that I've had more recently that I like, but I really like the really weird stuff. Like
See-
Tomago is great.
I think part of why I've never tried it is that anytime that there's generally like a sushi place, I feel like it's not a high enough quality sushi. Like the place doesn't have like a reputation of like a. I don't know. I want to try good sushi.
You need to go
when
to
I first
Ping's
try
with us.
Yeah,
Their sushi is so good.
because I feel I would be doing it a disservice if I went to like the Joe Schmo China shop and
here's
got
the thing,
like
Milty.
sushi.
I recently got into sushi because of Eric.
Well, is sushi Chinese or Japanese?
Japanese.
Japanese.
Yeah, Japanese.
And the best sushi that I've had is at Ping's, and that's coming from me.
Yeah.
The
So
best sushi that wait, but what about in Rehoboth Beach?
that
what's
was
it-
good sushi, but like I don't know. I love Ping sushi. And
what about Aki
no, you're thinking of Blue Koi.
or Blue Koi?
Blue Koi had good sushi as well, but I still love Ping's. I think that I get a Boston roll, which is shrimp with lettuce and like a almost a
Well, it's
Japanese
like a-
mayo.
Yeah.
And it is just so good. It's rolled in like sesame seeds and stuff. So it's really good. Anyway, Eric's pointing at me because it's time for a PSA or something.
Not a PSA. It's time to tell you what you're listening to. And
Sorry.
you're listening to 89.9 WMTV Emmitsburg. You're high on the mountain and you're low on the dial. And you are listening to the Words of Wisdom podcast featuring Milt and Sophia.
no,
No,
By-
wrong.
Yes,
no,
wrong.
featuring Eric O'Brien.
We're all featured.
Featuring Travis Scott.
Unfortunately, he hasn't arrived yet.
Yes.
I don't think you will. Well, anyways, it's time for a Mount Activity update. And on November 8th, there's a casino night from
What, poker?
8 p.m. to 11 p.m. in the Campus Activities Center. So, gambling addicts, this is your place to go.
I'm really excited now. I really want to play poker.
Remember that time
I
that we
wanna
played
go
poker
there.
and I didn't know how to play and I won?
I just
I'm
want to buy
upset
a
about
bunch of
that still.
chips and put it all on, like, red 50
Do you
at
think they're
roulette.
going to have poker? Because, like, I know how
They'll have blackjack for sure.
Because I know how I, like, match up against, like, the friend group in poker. At least the last time
Yeah,
we played.
he
but
lost
it's been, like,
to me.
I don't remember if I had a bad game or if I just started doing crazy things that game.
You
And
all
then
went
lost.
all in, and I was like, "Is this good?" yeah.
yeah.
Well,
But, like,
we were just
I'm-
tired at that point.
Yeah. We should have a poker night. We haven't had one in a while.
I still don't know how to play.
Yeah, who cares?
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Wow.
it's really not that hard. You just, like, don't try hard enough to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Also, playing poker to win is much less fun than playing poker to have fun.
Wow.
Because like the river always flows.
The river always rolls.
Rolls, yes, the river always rolls. I saw a clip of a guy who was at a professional poker tournament. He had a 93% chance of winning, and he got screwed by the river.
Oof.
Lost out on the pot. That game was at like 900 grand, and the entire tournament he had like a chance to win like several $1 million, and he walked away with 28 grand
Wait,
because
can I talk about
of it.
the first time I went to the casino?
Sure.
sure.
Wow, I love the enthusiasm radiating from these two. You were talking about gambling, and I went to a casino, Charlestown.
The horses, the ponies.
No, I actually didn't go to the horse races.
We should bet on the ponies.
We should
No.
go to the horse races.
No, I don't believe in
It'd
gambling.
be so fun. Well, anyway, so I was taken to Charlestown, which is the biggest casino around us, and I'm going to be honest, I didn't want to go, and I probably won't want to go ever again. So it's really boring because once you lose all your money,
You have nothing to do
you sit there and you're sad.
because you've lost money.
Yeah.
That's why you drive separately, so you can
So-
just leave.
So, being that I was 21 when I went, because you have to be 21 to go. I, sat around, had some adult beverages, and
Spirits.
yes, and then we went to. This was the highlight of the day. We went to the Epic Buffet,
Epic.
and it was quite epic, actually.
That's good. It lived up to its name.
Yes, and I had some more adult beverages there, and the food was insane. It was so good. So, like, if you go to the casino, I just recommend eating and drinking.
Yeah, you'd probably make just as much money as you would have if you gambled.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
you're, like, really, really good.
I mean, like, my mom is always, like, really good
Yeah.
at, like,
Just lucky.
yeah.
She knows when to leave a machine.
She does. And I got to see it in action now. And so, like, I thought I could learn from her. And I was like, yeah, I'll stick with my mom. But then I realized...
You either have it or you don't.
Yeah, I don't have it. So I realized sitting at the machine directly next to her was not good for me.
Oh no! Why would they have?
You
should
can't-
have
you
sat
don't
like,
go
at
next
the
to
other
people.
end.
Yeah, well, I needed to
like,
learn
a
how to
row
do
away.
it. That's the thing. No, they're all different now because they're like games and stuff. Like I was playing one that was basically Candy Crush,
No,
and I was like, oh god,
that
no.
sounds like a horrible idea.
It was
'cause they're-
terrible.
The house always wins.
And then
This is why you play poker.
There's, like-
so you just beat other people.
there's interactive ones that like shake your chair if you win, and I was not aware of that. So like when I would hit, like however much money I hit, my chair would vibrate, and it was terrifying. I don't recommend casinos.
So, this leads me into a little rant. The lottery is a scam.
It is.
Yes. If you don't believe me, go into YouTube and ask YouTube if the lottery is a scam, and you'll find out that nobody wins it. And the only reason why people have hope
People
that they'll
win
win
it.
it is because it's overly publicized.
No.
Like
No, your
when
odds of winning are astronomically low.
When
Also,
someone wins, though, it's so publicized, and then they talk about how like they always dreamed of winning, and like they like put on their lucky socks in the morning, and that's why they think they won.
I mean, I know someone
my
that won.
grandfather was one number away.
yeah, but he didn't win.
Yep. I mean, he technically
much-
won money. He won like a couple grand. But it was for like $1 million
Yeah,
jackpot.
I
back
mean,
in, like,
that's
the
what
80s.
happened to someone I know.
But, like-
that like they won.
I mean, like-
a fine amount of money, but like after how many years of playing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you probably spent at least a quarter of the amount of money that you'd win.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Like,
one of the big
imagine
things about
if you just invested it in something good, or like you invested in a hobby that you could sell.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the big thing about the lottery is most people that win the lottery, it's at least 75%, end up after post winning the lottery either end up where they were financially or worse.
and plus, you don't even win the whole thing because
Oh,
of taxes
yeah.
and all that.
But
And,
like
like-
still, like a few years ago, there was that like $1.5 billion one that 3 people won, so it got split.
Right.
And then so like the 500 million or whatever you get post taxes, it's probably what, like half that.
Oh,
But
at
still, it's an
least.
absurd amount of money.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
60% tax or something.
Yeah, I mean, who knows how much
But
they're taxing you?
the stupidest thing, like I hate how the lottery is posed as an investment.
Yeah,
It's a scam. It's not an investment.
honest.
Like,
yeah,
You might as well just like send it to the Saudi prince in your Gmail spam. You'd probably have more luck in getting money that way.
I mean, I don't play the lottery,
yeah.
and I don't really gamble either.
I don't like it, as I've learned.
Gambling is like I just hate that
See, the
people
thing-
just
Yeah,
spend so much money and just lose it everything.
yeah, it's one of those things where the way I was told to view gambling is you don't look at it as a way to earn money.
Yeah, no.
You look at it as like, all right, I'm going to spend $100. This $100 is what I'm spending on my entertainment.
Exactly.
And any money I win is going in my pocket, and I'm not going to spend that.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it should be done.
Yep. But it's not. Gambling's bad. Be careful with your gambling.
Yeah, I don't like gambling. It wasn't fun.
But if you don't,
What do you
have
think
it,
of the
like,
sports betting becoming legal?
think of how many people
It's
like
interesting.
spend money on like lottery tickets that like that's their like last resort. Like they don't have they're barely scraping by,
I mean, it's
and
the
the
American
money
dream.
that they have
Oh, yeah.
saved, they just give to the lottery. Like that's just money that's gone.
That's a good way to
I
put
mean-
it, giving it. Because they are.
They give like it's
I mean, like, I don't know.
It's such a scam.
It's kind of.
and it says like benefiting older. Well, like in the PA
Pennsylvania.
lottery, it's like benefiting older Pennsylvanians every day, and that's not even true. I haven't heard the last time someone won the PA lottery, but when they do, it's going to be so overly
Also, have
publicized
you-
that everybody's going to buy lottery tickets.
have you
That's how
always
they fill the
noticed
pot
that it
again.
always seems like it's someone from California that wins?
Yeah, I've noticed that it is mostly like,
Like, it's always like Orange County.
or
or-
it's like a southern state.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's never Maryland.
Yeah, not PA.
Or, you know what's funny? When, like, a gas station sells the winning ticket, they advertise.
Yeah.
that they
We
sold a
did,
winning
yeah.
ticket. I'm pretty sure, like, statistically, the odds
Of it happening again.
of it happening again at the
Yeah.
same station is astronomical.
Yeah, definitely.
Unless
not.
you're like one of those people that buys the winning ticket and then get asked to like buy another one to like do a dramatization, and then you win a second lottery.
Right. Milty, I just had an idea.
What?
I'm going to ask you guys what your orders are at different fast food restaurants. Because I'm
Ooh.
interested.
Okay.
Ask me Chick-fil-A.
I will.
Let's do one,
Okay.
and then we'll go on, and then I'll read
Yes.
the PSA.
Okay. Milty,
Yes.
what is your order at Chick-fil-A?
So my
as you
order at
requested?
Chick-fil-A is so the one I get now: spicy chicken sandwich, American cheese, no pickle, with a lemonade, 2 Chick-fil-A sauce.
No
There you go.
fries?
Well, the meal.
You get
It's
the
a meal.
Okay.
Yeah, but so it's very important. You do American cheese, no pickle, not no pickle American cheese, because then you confuse them.
Okay.
It's very vital.
I see.
Okay.
Eric?
So what I do is I get the meal with the normal Chick-fil-A sandwich meal,
It's a number 1.
the number 1, and I get cheddar, and I get a strawberry milkshake as my drink.
I've never had a strawberry milkshake from
I
Chick-fil-A.
love strawberry milkshakes. And then I also get is it like a 4-piece nugget? Whatever the smallest amount of nuggets. I also get that like half the time. And I always get a Chick-fil-A sauce and a honey mustard.
See,
What about you, Sophia?
I like the nugs. So I get whatever like the medium amount is. I think it's 8.
Yeah, it's like 8.
I think
Because
it's
it's like 8 and 10.
Yeah.
Is there like a 6 count?
There's like a 4, an 8,
Yeah.
and a 10, I think.
When
So-
we go together, we get the big, so I can
Yeah.
just eat the rest that you won't.
Yeah. So I get nugs of however many is necessary that day. And of course I get the fries and everything. But Chick-fil-A is the only place that I like to dip my nug in ranch. Because their ranch is so good and the composition
Yeah.
of their nugget is just perfect.
For dipping.
Yeah. Oh.
What drink do you get?
Usually I think they have the high C fruit punch.
They definitely
Yeah,
do.
and so I think I get that usually, which is just like it's perfect and I could eat that right now.
See, for me, at Chick-fil-A, I prefer their strips to their nuggets.
We've had this discussion,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Just I feel like they're more tender.
Chicken tender.
Yeah.
Oh, duh, yeah.
that whatever. You know what I mean.
See, I like the ability to like take one little nugget and just be able to dip it right in the sauce.
Yeah.
I prefer that. But I,
really
like to
want
put
Chick-fil-A now
I
too.
like to put my fries in ketchup.
Because of this episode, I'm craving like 7 different foods
Yeah,
right
same.
Sad.
now. Are we doing our PSA?
Yes, we have a
Our
public.
PSA.
We have a PSA from the WMTB local nonprofit file. Together with families, healthcare providers, policymakers, researchers, and donors, the Frederick County Alzheimer's Association strives for excellence. Their mission is to ensure better care, to develop better programs, to advance knowledge and understanding about this illness, and to achieve its goal of creating a world without Alzheimer's disease. For more information about the local chapter, please call 301-696-0315. And now we have a quick announcement.
When I have an asthma attack, I feel scared.
Prevent your child's next asthma attack. Call 1-866-NO-ATTACKS. Visit www.noattacks.org or call your doctor, because even one attack is one too many. Brought to you by the EPA and the Ad Council.
Thank you, asthma people. Hope you breathe better.
Oh my god. Anyway.
I don't wanna be
that's
insensitive.
correct.
I don't want to be
No,
insensitive.
they maybe
I
they,
honestly do hope that they breathe better. But I have one friend with asthma who smokes regularly, so like it's kind of counterintuitive, but
Yeah.
it's okay. They still have alveoli.
just living their life. Okay, so let's do McDonald's, and you can do breakfast or just like any other time. I don't care which one you choose.
This is funny. I purposefully generally avoid McDonald's now.
Okay.
Not for any, like, I don't know. I've never particularly cared for their food as much. But, so, like, I'll generally get, like, chicken from them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not even nuggets, though. Like, they had, like, a buttermilk chicken sandwich for a while. That was honestly pretty good. Not Chick-fil-A good, but pretty good.
You don't do fries?
Oh, I like their fries.
Yeah.
And I like their apple pies.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the last couple of times we went to McDonald's, I have only gotten apple pies, fries, and, like, Shamrock shakes.
Pretty sure that's true. Yes.
It's definitely true.
Yeah. Eric?
Yeah. Okay, so my normal order is I get a McDouble and a McChicken. I get a large coffee with a little sugar. And yeah, I normally don't get fries. I normally just get the 2 sandwiches and that.
Fries are the best part of McDonald's, though. That and their hash browns in the morning.
Oh, their hash browns are bomb though.
Yeah.
They're not as good as
they're
Wawa
so
hash
greasy,
browns,
but
though.
like
So good.
honestly, I like the Chick-fil-A hash browns too.
Never had them.
They're little circles.
I
The
would
Wawa
imagine
hash
that.
browns are the best though.
Okay,
Wawa's better
Chick-fil-A.
than Sheetz
I
on
have a
Twitter.
rant for you. You took away my spicy chicken biscuit for the mornings. Why'd you do it? It makes me very sad.
They do have them at Sheetz though.
Yeah,
They're fine.
they're fine though. They're not great though.
They're fine.
They're fine. KFC. What's your guys' orders?
I
don't go
don't
to
like
KFC.
fried chicken.
Neither of you guys like KFC.
But
Every
But-
time I've gone to fried chicken, every time I've gone to KFC, I've gotten so sick.
Eric and
But I get
I
the biscuits.
recently went
Yeah.
to the Taco Bell / KFC in Thurmont. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Thermont.
And
They're honestly a pretty good KFC.
yeah, well, I like the biscuits.
Their biscuits.
So
Are
we get the
fantastic.
biscuits.
I
when
like
we
the
go.
popcorn nuggets. I like the popcorn chicken.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
Popeyes
do
does it
fried
better, though.
chicken.
I haven't been to a Popeyes in a while.
Never
but
been to one.
I want to try the chicken sandwich.
Honestly,
at
Sheetz'
Popeyes.
popcorn chicken's not bad either.
Their onion rings are good. I kind of want onion rings. I love onion rings.
Not a fan of onion rings, really.
Why?
Just the onion.
Oh, yes. I
don't
suppose
know.
that's a prereq.
Like, I like the batter around onion rings.
I mean, yeah, most people do.
It's just like, yeah.
I don't know. What other fast food restaurants are there?
Wendy's.
Well, we could
I
say
haven't been
Taco Bell.
I haven't been to Taco Bell in probably like 7 years.
I go.
Because the last time we went to go to a Taco Bell to get Taco Bell, I ended up getting KFC instead.
Oh, I
should-
am new to Taco Bell.
We should all go to Taco Bell and get Crunch Wrap Supremes because they're just so good.
Okay, there's a story behind why Eric and I now like Crunchwrap Supremes.
Well, I liked it. You just
Yeah, but
had
you're
never had one.
Yeah, but now you're back into it because I like them. So I had never had one, and we went. Was it over the summer? I don't
Yeah,
know.
because of Shane.
Yeah.
Shane Dawson.
Yeah. So
Shout
like,
out to the conspiracy palette and the mini controversy.
I have them. Well, I'm getting them. Anyway, I got them. Not the point. So, I was like, I need to try a Crunchwrap. So, it's a new thing that Eric and I do, once a month, that we go to Taco Bell and I get my Crunchwrap, and we tried the cinnamon twist and it was very disappointing. But the Cinnabon things, oh
The
my
balls?
god, yes. Oh my gosh, they're so good. Have you had the Cinnabon bites?
I haven't been to Taco Bell
That's right.
in
That's right.
like
You have
7
to-
years.
You have
We
to
need
go.
to-
We have to take you, and
You
you,
know-
have to get it.
Remember when they like rebranded like 7 years ago or whatever?
Taco Bell?
When
Yeah.
it became the Call of Duty brand,
Whatever.
and they like
But they went it wasn't like a total rebrand, but they like did like a new like marketing campaign.
The one in Gettysburg is literally really nice. Like,
yeah.
I wasn't
So
expecting.
I haven't been since they did that like mini rebrand.
We need to take you to
well,
the one
yeah,
in
they
Gettysburg.
just like they partnered with like Doritos and Mountain Dew
Yeah.
and
the
Call of
Doritos
Duty.
Locos Tacos.
I want to try that because I love Doritos.
Do they still have the Cool Ranch one? Because I remember the commercials when the Cool Ranch came out.
I love Cool Ranch. I
don't
don't
really
know.
like Cool Ranch.
I'll have to look that up.
Don't-
But anyway, I got into Crunchwraps and I was like, this is so good. And and it comes in like a big thing. Like, they're pretty big, and I ate the whole thing, and it was so amazing.
Yeah.
But don't get the cinnamon twists. They're not
Yeah,
it.
No.
No.
What other fast food restaurants are there?
Five Guys,
Five Guys.
Obviously
just
a
get
burger.
cheeseburger.
Yeah.
cheeseburger, everything.
Cheeseburger, cheese and ketchup only.
Cheeseburger, everything.
Lettuce, tomato.
Oh, and mayo. I'll
And
get mayo
mayo,
on it
yeah.
too.
I've always wanted to try the grilled cheese though.
I've heard their hot
Honest-
dogs are good.
I've heard their hot dogs are good. One of my
Yeah.
friends from high school, shout out to Kenneth. You better be listening, even though I know you're not. He would always get the hot dogs.
Yeah, I've heard their hot dogs are
Raves
super
about
good.
them.
We
I
should
just thought of
Get hot dogs.
See, my issue is, and this is this is what happens when I go to Chick-fil-A too. I'm like, all right, I should try something new. Like I want to try their grilled chicken sandwich, but I go there every time and I'm like, why would I try something when I know I love this?
what about the mac and cheese?
I haven't tried it.
Me either.
I really want to.
Me too.
Also, they have a soup that they do every so often. It's like this like Mexican like
The
corn.
corn chowder or whatever.
I want to try that.
Yeah.
It looks good, but I'm always like, I want my chicken sandwich.
Mhm.
Just get it to go.
So
Just get a quart.
I was thinking of another place to ask you, and I came up with a brilliant one.
Okay.
Dairy Queen Blizzards. What is
Oh.
your go-to Blizzard?
They have the Oreo one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Oreo one.
Pretty classic.
Do they have like a Reese's peanut butter cup?
Of course.
I think I like that. There was one that I had with like cake in it, and that was really
You
good.
got the strawberry
the
shortcake
strawberry
one.
shortcake. I love strawberry.
I have a good alteration of this. What's your go-to sundae? Like toppings?
Friendlies.
Topping.
Yeah, like what toppings? Because like for me,
Like if you go
for
to, like,
me, it's hot fudge and M&Ms.
I was gonna say hot fudge and M&Ms, or depending what type of ice cream it is, if it's vanilla or chocolate, I'll get
Chocolate
Reese's.
vanilla twist. That's where it's at.
Reese's peanut butter
so
thingies.
so like
Reese's Pieces. That's what.
Yeah.
here's what I was thinking. So like when I go to a place like Sweet Frog or like Froyo Factory, whatever it's called, like frozen yogurt places, what I
Turtles.
always look for, but I almost never get, is like butter, like chopped up Butterfingers.
Yes.
It's so good. I do Butterfingers, and then sometimes they have like little pound cake bites.
Yep.
I do that.
You know, when I get froyo, my favorite thing to put in is the mini gummy bears because they get hard.
Oh
and they're
yeah.
so
Yeah.
good. Oh
my
my
bears
gosh.
are fantastic.
My favorite sundae is Dirt and Worms.
Yeah, so good.
It is so good.
So I didn't get to say my favorite Blizzard.
Oh, sorry. That
I
was my
know.
fault. I came up with the sundae toppings.
Milty, how could you? So recently I've tried a new one, but it's not my favorite, but I want to tell you about it. I tried the Fudge Shop one, which is the Keebler Fudge Shop
elves?
cookies. Yeah. You know the cookies,
Yeah.
the striped ones? It's that in a thing, in a Blizzard. And I think the problem was it wasn't like mixed up enough because I just got like a whole cookie. Like they didn't chop it
Yeah,
up
I
enough.
think they missed
yeah,
it.
yeah.
How was it though?
It was really tasty, but my go-to one, and I always say it wrong. Let's see if I can do it. Brownie Batter Blizzard.
Oh, that one's really good.
It
too.
always comes up brownie bladder, and
Yep.
it's just not right. But that's my go-to one. So good. But I can't eat a small size one. I have to get the mini.
So there, my family go up to West Virginia every so often. There's a little shack on the side of the road called Pax Ice Cream.
Mm-hmm.
My mom gets the kid size because the small is as big as like a normal place is large. Like I get a regular and it's literally like a cup like this tall.
See, that's the
Like
thing.
an 18 ounce.
Like it's like this tall. It's
Yeah, so
it's like it's a
16,
cup full of
16,
ice
18.
cream.
See, but like the Dairy Queen ones are pretty normal for like a
Yeah.
small. But for some reason, that
It's so heavy. That's why.
yeah, I can't. I have
So
to get
much
the mini.
cream.
I can't.
Yeah. So I have a question to ask you guys before we end this food podcast.
Yes.
I've been on a chocolate binge for the past 10 years.
Okay.
Does it still constitute as a chocolate binge, or is this just my life now?
I think it's your lifestyle.
Depends on like. Do you?
I
Fluctuate?
don't see it ending anytime soon.
Do you
Oh, then it's your
fluctuate
life.
between how much chocolate you eat, or like is it a steady like chocolate? Like
I would say it's less how much I eat and more just how the constant cravings there. I can't turn
honestly,
down
I
chocolate.
think it's a mental
honestly,
thing.
I have struggled with that, and that's why I've been like so heavy for a long time. It's because of my chocolate craving, just like
Yeah.
never goes away.
Yeah, I feel that. I always
Like-
want chocolate.
Chocolate bars, chocolate ice cream, chocolate like fudge,
Anything.
anything
Yep.
chocolate.
I
I'm
bought
down
a
for.
Cadbury bar recently, and I've just been every time at dinner I take 2 blocks off of it.
That's healthy.
I don't know.
Is it actually?
I have no idea. I mean, chocolate's
It's
not
dark chocolate.
inherently bad for
No.
you.
It's 2 blocks of dark chocolate. I think I'm gonna live.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be
I
okay.
probably won't get the diabetes.
I mean, I eat a lot of chocolate, but who's surprised?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the hard thing for me is where it's like a chocolate bar, it's like a Hershey bar, serving size, half a bar.
I don't even look at that because I don't want to know. Mm-mm.
Your icing binge like really hurt me.
I'm sorry.
Are you
yes.
still on it?
I
or
am
did it
not. I
end?
am fully
Thank
off
God.
of it.
That's good. It was really bad.
I went through a phase where I was eating a container of like canned frosting a week.
That has to be so unhealthy.
Eric, like couldn't.
Does
take
your
it.
body feel healthier now that you aren't doing that?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Because like you know how there's sometimes you eat those foods and you could like binge it, and then because
See-
like freshman year I binged pizza combos. I
remember
felt
that.
so much healthier when I stopped
I
eating
don't
them.
feel any better, and it's interesting because I go through these phases where I eat one thing for a good amount of time and a lot of it. Like during high school, my sophomore year, I would eat a whole family-sized bag of cheese curls a weekend,
Yeah.
and I couldn't stop. It was so good, and I still love cheese curls. I can't eat a family-sized bag anymore in 2 days. But I mean, if you think back, sophomore year of high school, that's a lot of cheese curls.
That is, yeah.
Like that's a lot, and I was so particular about what cheese curls, like what brands I would eat. If
Oh, the
someone
brand
brought
matters.
if someone brought me cheese balls instead of cheese curls, they were done. We're not friends anymore. Like that's just heartbreaking.
So I'm like kind of that way with this idea of like binging one food at a time. I'm
Yep.
that way with music. Where like if there's a song I like, I'll just listen to that song straight for like 5 hours.
I do that.
And then
do
like
that.
a week later, I'll be on a new song.
We'll do a music podcast next time, unless we have a guest.
Yeah, we're kind of working on that.
Yeah, we're experimenting, sending some feelers out.
See who's gonna.
We're gonna make a questionnaire.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Any-
Yeah, we're really killing it so far.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. What a great show. We're doing such a great job.
We're so good at this.
We should get
Exactly.
paid for this.
Yeah, yeah.
The Words of Wisdom podcast is now sponsored by
No one.
by Zoomies.
What?
What is
Please sponsor us. Give us free Tims.
Oh my gosh, he just wants Tim's. Anyway, Milty again is going to grace us with the words of
The
wisdom.
word of wisdom?
While I'm angry that I have to drive home after
Yes,
this.
so this was very inspired by Sophia. So Sophia, this is directed at you.
He's looking right at me.
Yes. Although anger is a natural emotion that we all experience, you should never let it control you. Alexis G. Roldan.
I'm still
What a quote.
angry.
You just can't let it control you.
I guess.
That's what Mace Windu did.
Oh, yeah.
That's how he had the purple lightsaber.
Exactly. Mace Windu, honestly, one of my favorite Star Wars characters ever. He's so cool. The novelizations of the prequels is where it's at.
He's pretty gangster.
Oh my gosh, we need to end this
Shout
now
out to the
before it gets
extended
weirder.
universe that Disney swept away.
Actually, the extended universe is debatably better. Like The Force Unleashed.
We gotta
Bomb.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
to the Words of Wisdom podcast.
We'll be back on.
89.9 WMTB Emmitsburg. We are high on the mountain, and we are definitely low on the dial.
We very much are.
Yes.
And we're signing off.
We'll see you
We'll
next
be back
Tuesday.
next week. Same place, same time. We just won't leave the studio.
Bye.
Bye.
See you guys.